All right. Thank you, everybody, for joining us for Chamber Chat again. We are very excited today to have the founder and president of Model Remodel, Jason Leggett. Thanks, Jason, for joining us.
Thanks for having me. It's a pleasure to be here today. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. If you would, for those who are not familiar with your business, tell us a little bit about how it got started. What's the story?
Yeah, so Model Remodel started about 20 years ago. I was a carpenter living here in Seattle, and I'd been working for myself kind of on the side, hoping to someday start my own company, and had that entrepreneurial moment and got my business license on April Fool's Day, 2002. So the last 20 years we've been it was like it said it was just me to start with, and then had some friends and family help out and slowly added more people to the company, and now we're pushing about 40 employees. So it's been a long journey, a great journey, some ups and downs with the downturn, and then also pushing through COVID the last 2 years, but just a really solid company with a lot of great people. So
That's awesome. Great to hear. So you're coming up on your anniversary real soon.
yep, really quick, turning 20.
Nice. So, what would you say, other than the success that we just heard about, what makes your business special?
I think, dealing in construction, there's a lot of people, a lot of humans working together. And when they work together in harmony, great things can happen. And I think we have a great group of people that really know how to work well together and that help each other out, from our laborers, maybe just entry level people in the company, to our vice president. They all know each other by name, work together really well. So I think number one, having great people, and then two, having good processes in place. When the client calls us from the first moment, trying to walk them through our design process, what our construction process is like, just really having nice, clear steps all the way through, so people feel comfortable with hiring a company like us. Where it's a big deal. Some people could spend 100,000 with us. Some people spend $1 million with us, and they want to feel comfortable they're making a good choice. So again, great people, great process, and then attention to detail from from how our designs are put together to how our projects are clean at the end of every day, to our punch list process, and just how we follow up with people. So multiple different points of how our company is would be a good choice for you.
Nice. I've seen your signs around Magnolia on different projects. What are some of the ones that stand out, ones that come to mind, the types of projects you've done around Magnolia?
So we've done, in the last, say, 18 years, we've done maybe 10, 15 projects on Magnolia. Some of them as small as, repair jobs back in the early days of the company. Around the big 2008 to 2010, we did a really big renovation where we tore the roof off a house, added a second story. It was a family's house they'd had forever, and they wanted to stay. Their kids were just growing up, and they wanted to make it their forever house. We've done some bathroom remodels, kitchen remodels. We have a nice family we work with right now. We've done 3 or 4 phases. We just redid their kitchen, added a few windows to capture the great views you guys have on Magnolia. And then recently we did a project on Magnolia where it was all cosmetic. The client had really eclectic taste in furniture and music, and we're able to really take his beautiful house and just bring it up, say to some modern styles. And it's on our one of the ones on our website. But it's just every single part of the house is amazing and really modern. So a wide variety, from something small to something medium to quite fancy. So
Wow, that's a lot. So I know that there's a wide range of types of projects that you do. What would you say are some of the more popular ones that you've?
I think the ones that we like the most are working with nice people. So that's our favorite combination, is when clients want to do something really fun to their house. They're really easy to work with. They appreciate what we bring to the table, and then when we get along with them really well. So that would be our favorite kind of project. What we're doing a lot right now, excuse me, it would be second story additions or attic conversions. Maybe you have an older house that has a little bit of a peekaboo view that we can, put a dormer on the side of the house and capture that view. We're converting a lot of garages into workout spaces or offices. With the pandemic, more people were at home, so trying to convert existing spaces into spaces you can use in a different way. a lot of basement conversions, and then opening up kitchens. A lot of older houses would have a kitchen that's socked in, and you can't really connect with the rest of the house. So we're opening up a lot of walls to kitchens and having big eating bars or family islands, things like that. So that'd be a variety of the projects that we like to work on.
Nice. You mentioned working with nice people.
Mhm.
What should a homeowner understand about the remodeling process when they're considering getting into that?
It's a really great question. I think we try to tell our clients it's like we're a guide, and we're going to take you on a journey that we've done many times, but not with these specific clients. So if you're going to go through a kitchen remodel, we want to be the best guide that we can be through the process. So if clients can be prepared, maybe do some research on what sort of looks or finishes they like, and then be open to possibilities. So a lot of times when we build a kitchen remodel, we'll build a 3D model of that space, and we can show different cabinets, countertops, fixtures, and just let clients can tell us what they like. Then we can kind of pick and pull from each of the different renderings that we make to give them something that they really like. And then once we have that, just know that pricing is fluctuating out there, just like gas prices are going up, and so we're trying to keep our thumb on the pulse the best we can. And when we present pricing, it's as relevant to that moment as we can. So know that there's it's a lot of back and forth with design and kind of balancing the design and the budget, and usually we can find that sweet spot. So what clients can do again is be prepared, get their backpack ready to go on a long journey. Sometimes it's a year to a year and a half from when we first meet them to when we complete a project, depending on permitting or the size of the project. We just know that really mindful of our approach to how we navigate through that journey, but try to be a good guide for our clients.
Nice. Yeah, I can imagine as little as a couple months ago, a quote pricing or lead time could be wildly different today.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of fluctuation. We had lumber prices really spike, and then they came back down. We've had issues with getting plumbing fixtures, and now we can find them again. So it's just we have to be more proactive than reactive than we have in the past. But that's what we're trying to do. Is say if we're going to do a kitchen project and now a kitchen or cabinets are 6 months out, then we'll maybe order the cabinets before we finish the rest of the selection process to try to get ahead of things. So just in any industry, you have to be nimble and have to think outside the box sometimes. And again, with the great group of people we have, we're able to do that and really get around some of these issues that we're seeing out there in the world right now.
Nice. Well, Jason, thank you for sharing part of your story.
Yeah.
If you could, for those who aren't familiar with your business, list your website, other ways to connect with you on socials or email, whatever you choose.
Yeah, so our website's modelremodel.com, the same website address we've had for 20 years. The site's changed many times over the years. That's probably the best way to reach us. And then from there, we can get back to you really quickly and see if we can help you with your project coming up. But I really appreciate you having us on today. We're just at the bottom of the hill and happy to come up and look at your project. So thanks again.
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing and for all that you do.
Thank you.
Take care.